And welcome back, guys, to the channel. Thank you as always for clicking the video, for being here, whether you got your notifications on and you're first up in line, or you don't have them on, which you should put them on, and you're just kind of hanging around. That's okay, I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and listen to the second track here on the album, the Paw Negro Blowtorch. Interesting title. That's an interesting title. We're listening to Here Come the Warm Jets, 1974, Brian Eno, his debut album. Coming off the last track, the first track of the album, which I thought was completely okay. Let's move on to this one, see if there's something more happening. By the way, we should get into it. Let's go ahead and do that.
We're treating each other just like strangers. I can't ignore the significance of these changes. But you can't treat it lightly, and you have to face the consequences. All my worst fears are grounded. You have to make the choice between the Paw Negro, Blowtorch, and me. No, 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 no. By this time, I got to looking for a kind of substitute. I can't tell you who I found, except that it rhymes with dissolute. But my baby's so lazy, she is almost unable, and it's driving me crazy. And her loving just a fable that we sometimes try with passion to recall.
There's that really cool. Is that guitar or synth? Synth-tar. What is he doing? The phasing on the guitar too. Yeah, this track's awesome.
Send for an ambulance or an accident investigator. He's breathing like a mother.
Nice change. Has a little bit of a more aggressive tone to it. Fresh guitar. Okay, this track was good. I like this one a lot. All right. Still getting that look, that rock and roll. The production, by the way, is really, really interesting from the last track and even here. Like, there's a certain flatness to some of the sounds, like the melodies especially, but percussion and various sound effects are kind of pushed up a little bit. So it has a unique level to it, first of all, before I even get even further. Is that a synth that Eno's using in the middle, or is that like his guitar doing something weird and wonky? I can't assume because it's Brian Eno. He's always going to be experimenting and creating sounds and getting the most out of whatever instrument he's playing. I would lean towards it being just a synth, but whatever it is, it's really cool. I also like the way that he's singing in this track. He's a little bit looser here. It sounds like it's perhaps a little bit more character driven in his vocals. Like he's kind of letting loose a little bit. He's not so serious. I like the way he sounds in here. And then the ending, which I don't exactly know what's going on here, But the ending definitely becomes a little bit more incendiary as the drums get into that ba 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 ba. The guitar, like everything is just elevating and starting to burn and crisp up, but just getting really really heated until the ending, when we're left with these interesting sounds at the end, just beeping and twitching away. It's a really cool track though. I really like how this one sounds. This is really really cool. Let me play the ending really quick. Like, great percussion once again inside of all that rhythm as well. But doesn't it just feel like it's turned up so much? Because before in the verse, it's kind of empty. Reminds me of Bowie a little bit now when I'm thinking about it. But then by the time you get to this, and all that change came across because of the solo here and the music at this point. That is really, really cool. Actually, now listening to that, it actually musically does remind me of Bowie a little bit. Let's get into these lyrics here. See if we can figure this one out. My, we're treating each other just like strangers. I can't ignore the significance of these changes. Sorry. But you can't treat it lightly, and you'll have to face the consequences. All my worst fears are grounded. You have to make the choice between the Pawpaw Negro Blowtorch and me. So let's find out the meaning of this, of the title of this song first of all, which sliding through Wikipedia here. It seems that the song is based on a person, A. William Underwood, born 1855, was a young African-American man from Pawpaw, Michigan, purported in his time to have pyrokinetic abilities. Okay. So he was a bit of a fire starter. Who's saying this? Dr. L.C. Woodman of Pawpaw wrote in the Michigan Medical News, I have studied with much interest this peculiar young man. His powers demonstrates blah, blah, blah. His gift is that of generating fire through the medium of his breath, assisted by manipulations with his hands. He will take anybody's handkerchief and hold it to his mouth and rub it vigorously with his hands while breathing on it, and immediately it bursts into flames and burns until consumed. He is a mutant. that is pyro right there. Woodman claimed to have performed comprehensive scientific testing on his abilities. Skeptics later suggested that Underwood would hide a piece of phosphorus in his mouth and spit it out into the handkerchief, which would ignite the phosphorus. Okay. Okay. He was a little bit of a magician. There was something going on. Okay. So let's get back to the lyrics here. By this time, I got to look for a kind of substitute. I can't tell you who I found except it rhymes with dissolute. I don't know what that means. But my baby's so lazy, she is almost unable and it's driving me crazy. And her loving's just a fable that we sometimes try with passion to recall. All right, like they're loving, there's no heat in the bedroom, is basically what he's saying. And he does say you have to make a choice between, I guess, Underwood and him. Okay, so maybe she's finding her loving and her passions with the Blowtorch man. Send for an ambulance or an accident investigator. He's breathing like a furnace. Okay, well that makes more sense. So I'll see you later, alligator. He'll set your sheets on fire. Quite a burning lover. Oh, now you'll barbecue. I get it. I understand the implications. I can't get to sleep. I think about the implications. He is just another learner lover. You have to make the choice. Okay. Well, I guess she made a choice, and she got burned on that deal. I guess now she's been left with a burning sensation. Well, let me know what you guys thought of that track. You can let me know in the comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel and what I do on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here, for listening, for maybe learning, for just enjoying. I appreciate you. Come on back tomorrow. You never know what we're going to do, except we're doing the next track. So I guess we kind of do. Anyways, I will see you guys then. Bye.